Hi guys, this is Archimedes Tutor and we're going to be solving linear systems by substitution. So in the previous lesson we learned solving linear systems by graphing, which basically required you to plot your equations on a graph and observe where the point of intersection is. Solving by substitution is more of an algebraic method where it requires you to substitute one variable into the other. So when you have two basic linear equations such as shown here, y equals 4x plus 4 and y equals 3x minus 6, you are to substitute one equation into the other. So we know that y equals 4x plus 4 and y also equals 3x minus 6. So we can just substitute the y of this over here. So 3x minus 6 is equal to 4x plus 4. And once you have that, you can start rearranging. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides to remove the constant to the right side, and subtract 4x from both sides to isolate the variable and its coefficient. You are left with negative x plus equals plus 10. To get rid of the negative sign, I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1 and x equals negative 10. Then I will check my answer over here, where I'm going to put one equation here, so y and 3x minus 6. So I'm going to substitute 10 into 3x minus 6, and we shall get 3 times 10 minus 6 equals negative 36. So now that we have that, we can also check if the same result is given when we plug negative 10 into here. So we'll just do that now. Y, left side and right side, 4x plus 4, 4 times negative 10 plus 4. 4 times negative 10 is negative 40, and if you add 4, that'll give you negative 36, so yep, it works. Our point of intersection here is negative 10, comma, negative 36. So let me just go back to what happened here. So we knew that y was equal to 3x minus 6, which is why we plugged in 3x minus 6 for y here. And then once we got this, we rearranged the variables and we found the value of x. We checked and we got y equals negative 36, and our point of intersection was known to be negative 10, comma, negative 36. Let's try a more complex problem. So we have two equations again, x plus y equals 5 and 3x minus y equals 7. So we're going to rearrange the variable for one of these. I'm going to go with the easier one, or it looks like the easier one, x plus y equals 5. So I'm going to write it here. And suppose I want to rearrange for x. So if I want to rearrange for x, I'm just going to take y to the other side. So subtract y from both sides. And you are left with x, y and negative y cancel out, equals 5 minus y. So now we know that x equals 5 minus y. We can substitute this expression, 5 minus y, into here. So 3x minus y equals 7. Substitute x in, 3, 5 minus y equals 7. So we're going to multiply 3 times 5 and 3 times negative y, which gets us 15 minus 3y. Open up the brackets, we get minus y equals 7. simplify. 15 minus 4y equals 7. And I'm just going to go here. Remove 15 from both sides to isolate the variable and its coefficient. So 15 minus 4y equals 7. Subtract 15 from both sides. You get negative 4y equals negative 8. Divide both sides by negative 4 to get rid of the coefficient of y. And we get y equals 2. So now that we have y, we can easily find x. We're going to substitute y equals 2 into this equation now. So x equals 5 minus y. X equals 5 minus 2. And x equals 3. Our point of intersection is 3, 2. And there we go. Now you might want to check if this point of intersection is correct for both equations, so I'm quickly going to check with my calculator. So x plus y equals 5. We know that 3 is x, so 3, and 2 is y, so 3 plus 2 equals 5, so that makes sense. And now 3x minus y equals 7. So 3 times 3, and y was 2, I think. Sorry. And yep, that works for both equations. So the point of intersection is 3. Our point of intersection is 8, 16 and not 16, 8 because when I said that there are 2 times the number of red roses as pink roses, it means that the number of red roses is dependent on the number of pink roses. So r here is actually our y value and p will be our x value. So suppose you were to replace r with y and p with x, and if you were to graph it, you will get 8, 16 as your point of intersection. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if this video helped you. My next grade 10 lesson will be solving linear systems by elimination. For more information on myself and the lessons I will be uploading, please visit my website www.archimedestutor.com. Until then, stay tuned to Archimedes Tutor.